Ahoy. Yeah, it's a little bit late here for me, but I really wanted to make this video because I really feel called to share some things that I was thinking about lately, and I really think that it can impact in a really good way some lives and some people. I truly believe that if somebody doesn't want help, that I should not force them. So I will try not to, when I see that somebody is struggling with a disease, I recommend something, but I will never force them to try anything. I always, um, I let them know that I can help, but that's it. But if people try to find help on their own, then they're ready. And that's why I want to make this video. If you're somebody that's trying to find help for some things that you have, um, you're on the right path. And I just want to make this as an offer, um, to like have an overview of what is possible. So I've come across a lot of people with a lot of different diseases like cancer, arthritis, some autoimmune diseases, also reflux. So when your acid is coming back from your stomach, what else? Some skin conditions, allergies, all those things are, and also autoimmune, like I just said, autoimmune diseases. All this can be caused by different things. And also, I also want to talk about the not even like physical diseases, but also like physical diseases, but also like mental things, like mental challenges, like depression, anxiety, um, some fears that we have that like really um, make it impossible for us to live a normal life. And in the long term, those things, if we don't look at them, can end up in a physical disease. So I wanted to address that. I really think that everything can be healed, even cancer, fourth stage. I met people that have healed their disease like that, like they had a cancer of the fourth stage, so end stage. They only had a few weeks left by the doctor's opinion, and they are now fully cured, 70-year-olds. So it can be done. And also for me, like I had achalasie, so like it's basically when the nervous system of esophagus stops functioning, and basically I have almost zero how do you say symptoms. Also depression, I cured myself of depression. So it can be done. Just letting you know that, because sometimes people are really in that mindset, nobody ever got out of it, like it cannot be healed. The doctor said it's permanent, like they told me it's permanent. Look at me now. So it's just that you need to inquire and maybe dig a little bit, read through some papers, look at some videos. So I just want to share that you're on the right path. And I want to congratulate you also on that one, and acknowledge that. So, I was just reading a book from Dr. Joe Dispenza. I think in English it's called Learn How to, like something with learn how to not be yourself anymore. Unlearn to be yourself, something like that. I have it in Slovenian. I would really recommend it. And basically it was telling how important it is to meditate, because all of those diseases that I have stated, like that I listed, can also come from mental, from your mind, basically. And maybe like, okay, let's go one step back. It's always advisable, and I would always advise to look at the whole picture and to really approach those things as disease or just life in general in holistic way. So basically seeing all the aspects, because we're not just, we're not just this arm, we're billions of cells, and we're also our environment. Our environment shapes us. So really checking all of the things, like food. How do I eat? Do I eat healthy? Do I eat regularly? What kind of food do I eat? Is it quality food? Is it like just really eating it fast, just stuffing it down my face, eating once per day? Really looking at what I eat and how I eat, and just seeing if you eat good quality foods regularly, the balanced diet, so not just meat or not just fruits, but really seeing the whole picture of, if do I take all the necessary vitamins and carbohydrates, proteins, good fats, like do I take this in my body or not? This is the first thing. Second thing, do I exercise enough? How much do I exercise? Do I exercise too much? Do I have regeneration time? Does my body like the type of exercise I do, or is it like just violent to my body and I need to go to the doctors every month for some injuries that I have because of my exercise? That's also one thing to check. If I sleep okay, how much do I sleep? Is my sleep regular? Do I go to bed every day at the same time, or I go once at 3 a.m. in the morning, or I go at 10 in the night, or I go at 8 sometimes, and when do I wake up? This is like all really important. What kind of people do I have around me? Are they like, is this some toxic relationships that I never say no to? What else? Do I have some unhealed traumas that I have to maybe check? For traumas, let's say I use energy work and it's really beneficial for me, but that's another topic. It's You have so many different ways of dealing with traumas. That's just what I resonate with. And it can be, this is like holistic way of looking. First see the most obvious things, and then when you fix that, then go for maybe like, is my mental health okay? Do I attend to my mental health? I know it's been a paradigm, it still is like a topic that we don't want to really tap into, but I think it's becoming more and more talked about. So I really appreciate that, like, because it's really, really important. It's the cause of a lot of diseases, and a lot of problems in human experience. So I think we're talking more about it now. And just the fact that so many kids and even adults have problems, and that psychologists, psychiatrists are packed, that you cannot even get to them because they're so packed, says a lot, that we have a lot of those issues, but we just don't talk about them enough. Well, we started, so I'm really, really happy about that. But yeah, I loved that book that I was recommending from Joe Dispenza, because it's also saying how much we can just do by, how much we can damage our body with just the stress that we have. So basically it's saying, so I really recommend it. I will just give a short overview. Our body, like our brain, is functioning in electromagnetic waves, and we have different types of those waves. So we have beta, low frequency waves. So when you're reading a book but you're not that interested in it, you're in low vibratory states, frequency states. When somebody asks you what you're reading and you start to pay attention because you want to explain them, it's like beta middle vibratory, so frequency state. And when you're stressed, when you're feeling anxious, depressed, angry, sad, jealous, or you're just hating somebody, or I don't know, you have some bills to pay but you don't have the money, your boss is really annoying you, somebody crossed your boundary, you're into high frequency beta states. So basically your brain is, and your body and your heart is out of balance. This is the state that we used when we were, still living in caves and we had to run from predators. Our brain went into beta, high vibratory state, so that we really had a narrow focus, so that we would really run away or fight, and we would be really efficient in this. And it's like a really good mechanism, but for a short period of time, because it gives you a lot of energy, a lot of focus, and you're really productive. But if you stay in this state for a long time, it causes this balance, because it takes a lot of energy. So your body doesn't have the energy to regenerate. It doesn't have the energy to heal itself, because basically this body is made to self-heal. Like, we don't need anything else. We really have this intelligent body that can heal everything, and it's meant to heal. But if we don't allow it, then we have a problem. So basically, what I was saying is that if we're in this state all the time, in this stress state, our body is out of balance, and we have a lot of disbalance, a lot of stress related things going on. Our body is just not healing itself, and that's what causes diseases, cancer, depression, anxiety, and things like that. So then the other states are alpha states. Basically, when you're going to sleep or when you close your eyes, 80% of all the signals that your brain is processing during the day comes from your sight, so from your vision. And when you close the eyes, this is a whole lot of information that your brain doesn't get anymore, so it can lower its state of productivity. And that's why we go into alpha state. And then it's theta state, basically when you are in sleep, going to sleep. And then it's, I think, so alpha, theta, and then I think it's gamma. This is when you're like really good at meditation, or when you're deep sleep. That's when you're in that state. And basically the focus, like the main thing that we want to achieve is with meditation. I know it sounds a little bit, spiritual, but with meditation, that's why I'm reading the book, because it really explains step by step guide how to meditate. We actually go into those states. We can go from beta to alpha and theta and gamma, and we actually restore the balance in our body, that we can relax, that our body can go back into like lower energetic states of brain function, so that our body gets a signal, okay, I'm safe, I don't need to run anymore, I don't need to fight anymore, I can just relax, I can regenerate, I can heal myself, I can just be, and that's the main focus of it, because when we are in that state, our body self-regenerates, self-heals, and that's what we want. So I would really, really recommend meditation. I've been meditating for 2.5 years. I really see the benefits, and I'm even going deeper and deeper about it, because I really want to know more about it. I'm curious and I want to really master it, but I really feel the benefits. I really see the benefits in my life. So I really want to emphasize it, because, it sounds simple, but it has so many good things, so many positive things, and it's been actually proven scientifically. Like just Dr. Joe Dispenza with his team made a study, and also other people. Like, there is so much study done already on this, how much benefit it has, how good it impacts the body, that it can actually heal. They also measure the brain waves and the coherence of the body, and we basically come into a homeostasis. So in this homeostasis of the body, where the body is just in its natural place. So I really want to emphasize it. The other thing is I also want to emphasize, like, if you, maybe you or your family member has a cancer, it's not a death sentence. It can be completely gone. And one thing that I wanted to share with you is also a type of diet. It's called ketosis. More and more has been written about it and studied about it. Again, it's not a medical advice. I want, like, it's really good to talk about it with your doctor, and to dig more about it, like read about it, talk with somebody about it, do your study, because if you just go into it, you can have really bad symptoms of it's like a flu. It's really bad. But on the other side, I have seen people that have cured their cancer at the age of 70, the final study of the cancer from with this ketosis. So it's really good for autoimmune diseases, for cancer. But again, do your study. I'm just here to offer you information. Go deeper into it. Read some books. There's a lot of different topics about it. So I just want to give you the resource, and then do your thing, okay? I tried it for also for my health. It's really hard. It was really hard for me to maintain it because I was traveling a lot. But while I was in it, it was like few months. I was actually feeling really powered up, a lot of energy. I was really feeling okay. So for me, it was really working. But again, I didn't go all in because of my travel schedule. So I'm still, I'm still planning to do it one time, really going all in. Well, I did go on it. I all in. I was really fully in ketosis. But again, you have to maintain it for some time. But for me, it wasn't. It was just like an experiment. So I do recommend it. But again, do your studies, okay? Don't just believe me and just go in it. Read it about it, because it can also have side effects if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, that's it. And it's not for the whole time. It's like for periods of time, or for like until you are finished healing your disease, or just in the winter time for a few months, and then going back into normal eating. So yeah, that's it. That's my advice. So in general, to summarize it, I really want to advise, like, okay, having a disease is not something final. Even if the doctors say that it's final, there is 100% that it can be cured, or you are going to be the first one to do it, okay? And then share with us to inspire us. But it's curable. You just need to find some information, and to maybe, everything. We have really good option now. Everything is on the internet. We just are a few clicks away from it. And I wanted to share, if you want to figure out a way to cure a disease, or just a state like depression or anxiety or things like that, go holistically. That would be my advice. Like, check all the things: diet, sleep pattern, environment, exercise. Be holistic about it, because, like I said, it's a long term benefit. It's like running a marathon, it's not a sprint. You want to be healthy and happy for a long time, not for a few months and then have another disease coming up. Okay, check for the why it happened in the first place. So check for the cause, not just the symptoms, not just to cure the symptoms, but also check the cause. And yeah, meditate and try ketosis. And meditation is really something that I would really recommend, because it has also so many other benefits, but it has actually measured, scientifically proven benefits for the health in your body. So I think it really benefits the quality of your life, even if you don't have any challenges like medical diseases. It just has benefits. I tried it for so much time that I really can speak from experiences. And like I said, I was diagnosed with a disease that the doctor said it's going to be forever. I have almost no symptoms at all at this point. So, you know, it can be done. I just want to cheer you up. I just want to give you an example, yeah, an example that it can be done to empower you. You have the power in your hands. Check the infos, check some more books, read some more books, find people that have done it, try to meditate, try to be holistic with your health. And that's it. I hope I inspired you. I hope I gave you some new information, and I hope to hear also from your experiences of healing. Okay, that's it from me. Love you, and talk to you in the next video. Ciao.